He is subtweeting him to say that, my man, Dali has left. What are you still doing? You are wasting our time. We need to clean our house so that the guest can come. As the resignation of Dali Mpofu has concluded, now Julius Malema has taken a moment to reply to him and probably just to hint at who's going next. Because as far as I'm reading that tweet, as far as I'm reading that post on X, Mbuyiseni Ndlozi could be next. But let us look at that post. On X, Julius Malema says, only 2 more of your favorites remain, and the list will be finalized. They sing beautifully. You have to mark that. They sing beautifully and are always willing to pose for pictures and sign roll calls. But remember, their souls are long gone. To prevent any potential hurt, it's crucial to heed the guidance of the leadership. We remain standing and not going anywhere under a criminal syndicate. A criminal syndicate being the Umkhonto weSizwe Party. But let's go back a bit. Julius says that they sing beautifully and are always willing to pose for pictures. Who sings beautifully in the EFF if not Mbuyiseni Ndlozi? There is no soul that sings beautifully. And remember, you go back and he says, only 2 of your favorites. There could be someone who sings beautifully, but whose favorite is that person? Because if he says favorites, he's talking about the people that are well known in the EFF. And really, we must not mince around. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi's posture, you look at him everywhere he goes in parliament. Mbuyiseni is defeated.
Thank you very much, Honorable Madam Speaker. Uhlele endaweni wrong ingakho ubuza izinto esingazazi nje akufanele ngabe usahleli la.
This place that is wrong.
Uhamba nini?
Uhamba nini ya?
Honorable.
That argument the other day where people are saying Mbuyiseni for Deputy President Godris Gadi, Mbuyiseni is tired, he's defeated. There are 2 things for Mbuyiseni. You either wait and challenge for the deputy president and probably lose, or you leave. So Julius says that only 2 remains, and one of them sings beautifully and is always willing to pose for pictures and sign roll calls. You know, I've always seen that Julius Malema and Mbuyiseni Ndlozi used to be very close. I know they posted together at some ANC chap who lost his son, I don't remember the name. They posted together. I know they did that just after people were saying Mbuyiseni is leaving, but you can see the Mbuyiseni and the Malema that used to be together are no longer the same. And people keep on saying that you guys are just talking gossip by saying Mbuyiseni could be the target. Julius Malema said, leave now. And they asked him a question in an interview about Ndlozi. You could see that he was not really sure of what he's saying. Like the confident Julius, when he knows his answer, you can differentiate between the one who's not sure about what he's saying. But now he says they are singing beautifully and are always willing to pose for pictures and sign roll calls. Hey, you can go around. There's no one else. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi could be the next person to leave the EFF. It is cold in the EFF for Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. We can all see on pictures. If he poses with the rest of the leadership, we can see he is excluded. He looks like the black sheep. He is not part of the movement. When is he going to decide that finally I am leaving because I don't fit? Is he going to go to the Umkhonto weSizwe Party because he's the same person who keeps saying Zuma is old, Zuma this and that? Where is he going to go? And I think ANC should be the target for Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. He should go to the ANC knock and ask for a bed. Because in the EFF, When Julius Malema says we are only remaining with 2, it means he knew very well about Mpofu leaving, and he's not surprised, he's not shocked. He knew that Mpofu will leave, and they were probably waiting for him. Leave before you mess things for us in the next NPA. Now here's Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, who's sticking there on the EFF post. He doesn't want to leave. He's there wanting to be the deputy president probably. But how are you going to be when the message comes and say, you sing beautifully? And as you sing, we know that you are just here for postures and you are just signing roll calls, but we know that you are on the line of leaving. I think Mbuyiseni Ndlozi will be the biggest shock. But if he doesn't leave now, he will be the biggest embarrassment in the National People's Assembly in December when they vote for the top 6. You are not needed, Mbuyiseni. Whether people love you, whether people like you, whether people are praising your name, if you are not needed, you will never make it. So the message of Julius Malema is simple. Leave while the time is still there. I know he always goes on Twitter to read. He reposts things of EFF, but he's not the same Mbuyiseni that we knew. Before Floyd left, before they lost the elections, this guy would go anywhere and post whatever he wants and spread his message across. Times have changed. Mbuyiseni has gotten tired of being a member of the Economic Freedom Fighters. What lies ahead is whether he challenged for the deputy president or he leaves before. Let me tell you, if he goes and challenge, that would be the biggest embarrassment. No one would really go and vote for Mbuyiseni and really disrespect the line of the leadership that they are going for. They are not going for Mbuyiseni. They are not counting Mbuyiseni. They are counting their leadership and they want to progress, go forward as a collective without him. If he thinks he's going to go there and change and probably put his name across, he's bluffing. There might be a few that votes for him. Probably he's not even going to meet the threshold because people won't raise their hand to support Mbuyiseni. This is the call by Julius Malema to Mbuyiseni. He is subtweeting him to say that, my man, Dali has left. What are you still doing? You are wasting our time. We need to clean our house so that the guest can come. But you are sitting here as someone who doesn't know what he's doing. Mbuyiseni, you are destroying that little respect people had for you. The best thing to do is to go before people can say, this one is useless. Leave the EFF and not look back. You have done your part. You can't do anything more. A very brilliant doctor. He has the brains and probably he could do something in the EFF, in the leadership. But they don't want him. Why not leave while the time still allows? That is the message of Julius Malema. You sing beautifully, my man, but singing beautifully doesn't mean that you are needed.
continue